That does not look right. That does not look right at all.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Sketching with Shaw. Today we're seeing if I can draw anime characters from memory. Let's get into it.
And boom, new camera angle unlocked. We're in my bedroom. This is where the magic happens. Hey, not that kind of magic. The magic of drawing. Get your minds out of the gutters, you little goblins. But I've got 3 anime characters I want to draw today from memory. We're going to be drawing Luffy, Naruto, and Goku. Hopefully I can pull this off, but I'm sure we'll achieve it. Alright, so our first one is Luffy. I don't really know much about him. I never really watched One Piece. But I know he's super stretchy. I do know that. I know he's got the straw hat, and I think like a red vest thing with some like jean shorts. And I want to say there's an X on his chest. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I think he's got super skinny arms and legs because he be stretching a lot. I'm trying to make this arm look like it's going way back, kind of getting ready for a punch. Then I'm trying to make this arm seem like it's coming stretching at us. Might have made the arm too close. And not having a reference for these hands is gonna suck. But like I said, everything's gonna be from memory, so I'm gonna do the best I can. Looks kind of like a stretchy hand if you ask me. I don't know if they do 3 or 4 fingers on that anime. I think most animes do 4 fingers. 3 is more for like cartoons. Give him a thumb for this hand. Give him his 4 fingers. Like I said, I think there's an X on his chest. It's like all jagged and rigid. We got a big old stretched out, strong Luffy, I guess. I think he's got like a pointy chin, right? We gotta give him a straw hat. Pretty sure it has a red ribbon around that as well. I'm wanting to say he has short, spiky black hair. I don't know if you can see his ears or not. I don't remember. I've seen a few episodes with my brother, but it's been a minute. I wanted to say he's kind of got normal, just anime eyes. And we'll give him a big old smile. Pretty sure he has torn up, ripped jorts. But like I said, I think his actual legs are super skinny. So I'm gonna just draw it coming out and then coming down. I wanted to say he wears flip-flops, but I'm thinking he also wears those like, I don't know if they're Japanese or Chinese, but like the little wooden shoes with like the little wooden parts on the bottom. I don't know if he wears those or normal flip-flops. I'm gonna just give him the square things, because I think he wears those. Alright, let me do the line art and I'll be back with you here in a second. Now that we've got the line art done, let's erase the pencil marks and see what we got. Just from memory, I'm wanting to say that's not bad, but I still haven't looked up a picture of him just yet. So from memory, it looks good, but it could be way off. Now that we got it cleaned up, let's add some color to it. With the Luffy being done, let's look up and see how close we got, shall we? I've got 2 pictures pulled up. The first one, his sleeves are a lot longer, so I messed that up and I didn't get the buttons on his shirt. But I was right about the X being on the chest. I did get the hat kind of right, but I didn't get that yellow sash thing he's wearing around his waist, so I got that wrong. I was pretty much right on the jorts, the jean shorts. But the second picture, if we look, he doesn't have sleeves, so if we go by that one, I guess I kind of got it right. But his face is a lot more smushed than I thought too, so his face is a lot more smushed. And then his sandals look a lot more like normal sandals, not the Japanese or Chinese wooden sandals I was trying to give him. But overall, I'd give that probably a 7.5, pretty close. And like if I showed that picture to anybody, they would know that that's Luffy. And now moving on to Naruto. Is it Naruto or Naruto? I hear people call it both things, so I don't know which one's right and which one's wrong. I'm sure the fans will tell me down in the comments. I know he has this like I don't know what to call this attack, Rasengan or I don't know. I've seen a few episodes, just like One Piece. But I know he has a headband. I know that's a big part of the show. And he has spiky yellow hair. I don't know how spiky, but I'm gonna make it pretty spiky. And I know his colors is mostly orange and blue, I'm pretty sure. But I have seen more of Naruto than I have One Piece, so. I don't remember what type of shoes he wears. Or does Naruto even wear shoes? I don't remember. I don't know, I feel like this ain't looking right. Those kind of just look like socks. I wanted to say there's like blue around the collars of the legs and arms. And then it ain't a one piece. I know there's like a jacket and some pants. I do know that. I think it's got like little lines on it like this. And I know his pants don't reach all the way down to his feet. I wanted to say he's got a more rounded face like this. I don't remember how they do their eyes in that anime. I don't remember the sigil that was on his headband, so I'm gonna just think it was like a circle and a point or a triangle. I'm not for sure. I think you are able to see his ears, so I'm gonna put a little bit of an indent of an ear right there. I do know he's got like these 3 whisker things on each side. I do remember that from the anime. And I'm wanting to say he's got like this turtleneck, kinda. I'm wanting to say he has a sigil right here, but I don't know of what. Alright, and with that, we're about finished. Oh, wait a minute, I just now remembered. Pretty sure he's got like these like cargo pants pockets, I'm pretty sure. And then he's got like a swirly emblem right here, I'm pretty sure. Like another one right here. And then his attack is all swirly and I think it's an air attack, right? I don't know how it looks. But alright, now that we got that done, let's get the line art done. I went ahead and already erased the pencil mark so we can get straight into coloring. With the final bit of color being colored in, we have ourselves a finished Naruto drawing. Now let's look up a picture and see how good we did. Based off just this drawing right here, I feel like we did pretty good. I feel like the colors are right. I don't know if the colors are in the right spot. But once again, if I show this to someone, I guarantee they would know that's supposed to be Naruto. But let's look up a picture and see how close we got, shall we? Alright, well, looking at this image, I noticed a few things off the rip. The collar around his neck is supposed to be white and not blue. Then there's like blue around the collar. And he's got like a bandage wrapped around his right leg. Didn't get that. I kinda got the pouch, but I made it orange and part of the suit. And then the feet, I totally didn't know what type of shoes he wore, so I just gave him socks. But it turns out he wears like open-toed shoe things. I'm not sure what you would call that. But overall, I would give that, I'd say that's probably even closer than the Luffy one. Maybe. I'm not for sure. I'd give that one maybe an 8. I'm letting this slide a little bit. And now on to Goku. Alright, and for our third and final act, we got Goku, which I'm pretty sure everybody in the anime community knows Goku. But I know he has these super puffy pants, so we'll get that down first. And he's always rocking this blue belt thing. And there's always like a knot right here in the front. And I know he wears these like Saiyan shoes. I don't know what else you would call them. I know they got like this red line down the center. And then this part of his pants is always super baggy and overlapping. I do know that. Alright, then his gi is always a little bit baggy on top. And then I know it kind of comes down like that. Because I know he has like some blue sticking out. I know he's got like some blue collars right here. And once again, I know he's got some sort of logo right here. Don't know what it is, so I'm gonna just draw something random. And then I know his hair has like a flat spot right there, and then I wanted to say 3 spikes on that side, and then 2 spikes on this side, and then like a little bit right there. I know what the silhouette of his hair looks like, but I don't know what the front of his hair right here looks like that goes over his face. So I'm gonna have to improvise that part. That part looks pretty good. I know that part looks right. This part's the part that always gets me though. I think it's like, and then 1 extra over maybe. That does not look right. That does not look right at all. And this is where it gets hard, because Dragon Ball characters are super muscular, and I don't really know a lot of the anatomy just yet. I'm still kind of just now learning. I know sometimes he's got like these blue bands around his wrist to match his belt. Now the sketch is done, let's clean it up with some line art. The line art is done, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, the top half is chopped. Not looking good. The bottom half, bon appetit, muy bueno, chef's kiss, moi, love it. But from the belt up, that's just not it, fam, not it. But we're gonna let it dry, get rid of the pencil marks, add a little bit of color to it, and get us a final drawing. Be back with y'all here in a second. Alright, and with pencil shavings done, now it's on to color. Before we do that, I just want to show y'all I can draw Goku. When I got references, I can draw Goku. Just got done coloring, so now we have ourselves a finished Goku. Let's look him up and see how close we got. Which off the rip, I can tell the arms are going to be way off because I gave my man some Wreck-It Ralph ass hands. I don't know what happened to the upper half. Lower half, good. Upper half, chopped. But, got the image pulled up here. Right off the rip, I can see I got the shoes a little bit wrong. If we can look at the picture, there's a little like rope that goes around the shoe, so I got that wrong. The outfit itself, damn near perfect. The logo's placed a little higher up. It's supposed to be a little bit lower. The hair I almost got right, but the spikes are in the wrong spot in the front, and the side spikes are kind of not long enough. And the muscle anatomy is just not there. I'll be honest, that it's on vacation. But overall, I think that outfit's the closest one that we made. It's better than the Naruto and the Luffy, that's for sure. But the actual character itself, I feel like was drawn worse. I feel like I drew the Naruto and the Luffy better. So I'm going to give this one also an 8. I'm going to give it an 8.5 because of the outfit. Well, that pretty much sums it up for this video. I felt like I did pretty good on all 3 of those, coming from the imagination, having 0 reference. But tell me down in the comments what characters y'all'd like to see next on a Drawn from Memory video. Or if you have any art you want to share with me, I'd love to see it over on my Instagram while like and share to my page. But y'all already know, like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and I'll see you next week.